And everybody, welcome back. Welcome back. Hope everyone's had a good, a, well, better than average to good time since last video. Hope everyone's doing well today. And today we are bringing you Smart Factory Tycoon. For anybody who has played this style of game before, it's basically you're creating a factory, building product, expanding, making money, expanding, and doing things to be the best you can be. Now, the cool thing about this game is it actually has a screen before the title. It has a title screen before the menu screen, so that way there and make sure that you're ready to play the game. So let's go ahead and click it and get in. And built on Unreal Engine, as obviously you can tell. So I have been playing it. As you can see, there's that one that says test up there in the corner. Yeah, so you start off with, there's a little factory right here. This is not an exact picture of it, but you start off with like a little factory here, and you put various machines and things down. Your workers are a bunch of robots. So they basically just run around and do the work for you, take orders and things of that nature. My estimate for this is going to be between an hour to an hour and a half. So everybody who's watching this on YouTube, be advised, it's probably going to be somewhere between 60 to 90 minutes, but trust me that after doing my test, I realized it's going to need to be about that long. So I have the master volume turned down a little bit. Everything else is pretty straightforward stuff. I actually have all the screen stuff on high, and refresh rate, there is an unlimited version, but I'm capping it at 120 just for the sake of the video today. And no motion blur VSync because but yeah, all the controls are pretty basic. It's mostly just like moving around the screen, adjusting your game speed, so you can actually increase the speed of everything going into the game by a factor of 10, which I thought was really useful, and yes, it does come in handy. You will need it. Everything's pretty much keybind driven, so you just have to make sure that you learn the keybinds there, and then if you can use the mouse. If you hit the edge, it'll just like, and then you can set an autosave frequency here, which I think is really cool. I got mine set for 10 minutes just in case. Alright, so we're gonna start a new game. I've already done a tutorial, so I'm not gonna worry about doing that again. Let's see. They use a lot of really interesting critters here for mascots here. I'm going to use something different. I'm going to use the same parrot because, bandana wearing parrot. And I think that's supposed to be shadow on his wing, but it looks like it's a tattoo or something. So yeah, we're going to start a new factory just for the sake of this video today, and we're going to go with the blue one this time. And there's options for normal, easy, and hard, and it's like what the capacity of your robots are, what the market stability is, the difficulty, how quickly you level up, how quickly your robots level up, what your bankruptcy limits are. So if I were to play on normal, if you get the minus 10,000, you go bankrupt, and your starting money. We're going to play on normal. I did the other one in easy, and even on easy, it's a little bit of a struggle if you're not quite sure about, how to proceed. And you click to start. Name the first building. Well, since before I started this video and he resubbed, we're going to name this first building after my resub today, so we'll call it Ultra Gecko. I finished the tutorial. I've already done it. Yes. Alright. So, we're going to pause time, and then we're going to lay out the building. So, the way this works, and you can zoom in, zoom out, hide the walls, show the walls. It shows like inner walls too, so I like it on hide walls. So First thing we gotta do is set up this set up our stuff here. Now, of course, I'm gonna temporarily turn my camera off so you guys can see all these buttons down here. So let me turn camera and this off. So at the bottom here, there are machine buttons. So there's like placement of your machines, placements of a robot room, the garden, which you plant trees and stuff, zoning, your construction. Down here is a planner, a market, and a market update, which the market updates every so often. That tells you what products are making money, which products are losing money, and stuff like that. So, so yeah, just so you guys know, when I'm clicking stuff, if you wonder where it's coming from down there. So let's see, we're gonna go. The first thing we gotta do is create our robot room. Now the robot room is supposed to be a decent size so you can house all your robots, but you don't want it too terrible big. This first room doesn't need to be like super huge. You can expand it, although it is a little difficult to expand these rooms out afterwards. Actually, no, that's not what I want. I keep forgetting I don't want to put it right there at the edge. Something I learned, I don't want to put it right at the edge. Yeah. There we go. So we're going to do like this. We're doing 8 by... We're going to do an 8 by 4. Or an 8 by 5. Yeah, 8 by... Yeah. We'll do the 8 by 5. Got to drop a door in here because doors. This right here is a little weird sometimes with the placement of the door. Like, it doesn't always, like, snap onto it, so don't forget to zoom in and out when you do this. And then it tells you what the cost of the room is. So you hit accept, builds the room. And then we're going to do the same thing for a production zone. And this one I'm going to fill up this side entirely because one thing I learned, you need a big factory room. You need a very big factory room. And the same thing, I'm going to put the door right there. 6,000 gold, so that's already 10,000 we've set up just for that, right? Is that all? No. Now we got to get our robots. Go to the robot market. Now the robots, you can't get the high quality robots right away, so as you can see, these are like legendary robots, epic robots that you can't buy off the bat. So, with the little bit of money we got left, you need to like basically hire the low grade robots because you need to keep enough money to actually afford the parts you need. So we're gonna buy a couple of them. Now let's see. These are all say 100. They're bottom of the barrel. But we're gonna grab 2 of them. We'll grab Chloe and we'll grab the other one there. I forgot what the other one's name already. Cedric. So we have Cedric and Chloe coming in. And they come in by bus because this is this building is a truck building. Right, setting the zones here now. The zones are these are free, and what you can do is like you can use these to like house items. So here, we're going to make these export areas. This is the place where you can hold finished products. So I like to make a decent sized. Like I said, I learned just from playing it. I need a decent sized one. There's a lot of reason to have all this as export space. At the beginning, it's not as relevant, and you're welcome to take it out because they're free zones. You don't have to worry about wasting money on it. All right, now we have to build, we have to buy our first machines. So our first machines are based on the stuff that we can build early on. So we're going to get some plastic machines, which will let us build, you know, plastic stuff. And the trick to these is that you want to make sure there's space in between them so the robots can actually get around. I'm going to drop 2 of them in here. Wait, which ones did I just buy? Plastic injection, okay. You figure I would remember what they were called, I just bought them, right? And then paint machines. Okay, so now that we have that, we're gonna get the time going. And then we go into the market here, and basic orders. So when you start off, you have a couple of basic orders you can do. Some of them, like this one here, has a requirement that you have to do like a certain durability, which durability also decreases the amount of money you can make because you have to use higher quality products. Certain ones here like require extra things, like this one says assembly station. This one says I need a sewing machine and a stuffing machine, which I don't have. So we're going to start off with duck Y, and yes, it's duck Y, not duck E, because there's different colored ducks, so it's duck Y for yellow. And you go to plan product here. It'll also tell you the machines that you need. So I got the plastic injection, the paint station. So you plan product, and it says, okay, link the machine. So you have to pick a machine here. And the one that you pick is the one that your robots use. So it is possible to do two separate colors of ducts and use both of the machines so you don't like run into a bottleneck. And like I said here, the quality. So the quality, 60% is cheap quality, but it gives you the most money to start with because you're not wasting a lot of money on buying high quality materials. It tells you how much it requires to make one of these ducts. So it says 60 minutes of game time. And then it tells you down here too, like operation time 9 hours. So in order to make the 10 ducts that it defaults to, it's going to take 9 hours of game time. It gives you this much experience, and this is what the profit is after you get done, not including your operation expenses. So you're paying your robots will come out of that as well. But I'm going to go ahead and crank this up to maximum, which is 14. So we'll get a little bit more experience points and a little bit more profit, but it will take longer. It'll take like 3 hours longer. So you hit execute, and we're going to go ahead and speed up the time a little bit. We'll put on 3x, and up here you'll see that it's delivering the raw materials for me. Oh yeah, this way too. The robots. I forgot. Hold on. Pause. I forgot to put the stuff in the robot room. Robots aren't going to get very far if you don't put a charge here. Hold on. I need to put stuff in here. I almost forgot about that. Yeah, for the robot rooms, you want to make sure that you put one at the start, one charger and one lubricator, so that way there your robots don't bottleneck themselves. Otherwise, they're going to break down and they're not going to do anything. All right, here we go. All right, so when the parts come in, the truck delivers it, the robots come out. Now, because I bought basic level robots, they're very, very slow. They need to recharge a lot. They need to, and this one's already going for an oil job. They need to lubricate a lot, so they're going to be spending more time probably recharging and stuff than you would want them to. And as you can see here, the robot drops at... Oh, I forgot to set the other zone too. Hold on. Gotta set this. This right here is like an assembly zone. What's called a general zone. You want to have a couple of those so that way there, when they're assembling the products, that they have a place to set them down if they're doing a lot of them. And as you can see at the top there, it says duck 1 of 14, and there's a percentage here. So this shows you like how quick they are to deliver. Now, if you look at the market, you notice when I looked at the duck, it started off, it says, okay, the price of each duck is 233, so that's how much I'm making them for. Now, as time goes on, the market will show a graph, and it'll go up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down as the market updates, and the market updates after like 50 hours of game time. Now, I could get the sewing machine and everything, but it's going to probably use up more money than I want to use right now, so we're going to let them go. I'm going to actually speed up time here. We're going to go ahead to times 10. And you should see, like, I used up like 400 coin just now, and that is to pay for the electricity and the oil. Now this game also has factory level and a sustainability level. Sustainability is like how green your factory is. So at -50, I'm not green. I'm a very, you know, I'm very not sustainable. Pretty much my factory hurts the planet type of thing. And your sustainability is affected by the number of machines you have, number of robots you have. The more you have, the less sustainable it becomes. One way to combat sustainability penalties is to access your garden and to plant trees. So I can plant a couple of trees here, and you notice how my sustainability says +8, +8, +8. So there's certain things you do that require that you have a sustainability. I'm only going to plant 2 trees because I don't have a whole lot of money. As you can see here, they're like unpainted ducks right here that they're holding. And then these are the finished ducks over here. So as they get done molding them, they'll take them here to paint them, and then they'll put them here to finish them. Did I do the zoning backwards? No. No, that's right. I'm also going to paint the floor while I'm at it too, because I just don't like the way the floor looks. I'm going to paint this something loud and bright so I can see it. There we go, orange. Yeah, and painting everything is free, so paint the central hallway orange so I can see it. So yeah, right here, the market's almost done. Now, also too, the time it takes for these robots to finish everything is also based on what their efficiency level is. So since their efficiency is kind of low, it takes them longer to do what they're supposed to do. Alright, so the market updates here, and then you get new products, so you can check it out. This one says it needs... This is made out of metal, so it says it needs a forge station and stuff. I'm not going to bother with that. This one says it just needs an assembly station, so I'm going to buy an assembly station. Just one right now. And we're going to let them finish the ducks first. Now I'm going to put in the order for the assembly, for the drums. And also too, as your robots perform the work, they will slowly level up, and then with the level up you are able to improve their overall efficiency and ability. Alright, so now that it's done, you hit delivery, and then the delivery truck will come by and pick up everything, and your robots will be on standby until it's time to load the truck, and then they load the truck. So we're going to go ahead, I'm going to order the drum set. And see, this one here requires 2 plastic injection machines, 2 paint stations, and the 1 assembly station. So this one was a little bit more complicated, which is why I ordered 2 machines. And then the same thing, you've got the quality here. I'm going to limit this one to 10, even though I can do 16. Because my robots are a little slow, so... And we have to wait for them to level up. And I'm down to like 700 gold already, so... I gotta get this thing delivered so we can make some money. Now there's also a thing for special orders. Special orders are usually higher quality things. See, it says here you need a sustainability of 70, durability 95, 50, whatever, and a bunch of extra special machinery which we don't have access to, so... So yeah, the ducks go in. And then we get paid as soon as that leaves. And we got our first experience points. Our robots are still level at base level, so... But here they go, now they're working on the drums. That's kind of the way this game works right now. Early on, it's little bit more tedious, like any game is when you're starting off, when you're trying to build stuff. You know, whether you're base building, you're doing like Tycoon where you're setting up your initial workflow. It's a little bit more work because it takes a while. But once they get leveled up here, we're gonna get into it here. Unfortunately, there's a little bit of downtime here while we're waiting for the drums to be cranked out. And you can see over here too, like if we zoom in, you can see where they're putting the drumsticks and the drums. And yeah, you can zoom in all the way if you want to. You could track an individual robot if you want to. You can follow it around. There's the autosave. I prefer to keep it out like this so I can see everything. And yes, there's like changing weather patterns and stuff. Now, while they're doing that, I'm going to take you around the rest. So, here there are other buildings. So, like here, you can purchase a factory that delivers by train. And the train, actually, there's different goods, from what I understand. There's also one for a ship. There's one for... another one for truck. This is another trucking center, but it's a little bit of a bigger one. This one is helicopter, so you can actually airlift special stuff. And then this is another smaller truck one, and this is another smaller truck one. So as you can see, your whole factory area can be pretty big. And at the very center is a garden where you can amplify your sustainability. Now each building also has like a little garden around the outside, like this one does. But yeah, if this is like a focused garden where you can just like turn your sustainability up as high as you want to go. As you can see, the robots are doing their best. Robot skill points do take a while. The overall rating of your robots also, like I said, it does improve your ability. And you can watch how fast, so you see here like the charge levels and the oil levels, how fast they drain. I know I have it on 10 times, but it's because they have such a, they don't have any ability to maintain their charge or anything, so they spend a lot of time recharging and like re-lubricating themselves. So as you level up your factory levels, you get the ability to get research and development points, and the research and development points allows you to activate features, get more stuff, lower your costs. So some of the good stuff, like lowering your cost for your supplies, for instance, is very useful to make sure that you're even more profitable. So like this one here, purchase supplies with a 20% discount, so that means you'll be more profitable when you make your products. Because right now, you know, we're only at the base profitability for that. It's probably one of the first things. And there's also a leaderboard here, so there's like all these other players here, or other companies. So right now we're number 25 because we just started out. I think these are like bots actually. Like this is just like, I'm not sure because we can't pick any of these pictures, so I don't know how they pick those pictures. So I think these are just like preset bot companies or something. And you can also rotate the factory around, so if you need to like look at a specific angle, you can rotate it around. See, market's about to turn over soon. So see here, like we got duck B now, so there's blue ducks. And see here the duck Y that we did. So if we were to make more duck Y, we would actually only make $183, 183 coin, gold, whatever you want to call it, because we made a bunch of them beforehand, so we would not get as much money for those. So that's typically like, I don't want to make that one right now. I do want to make duck B because it's new, but I am working on drum sets, so I don't want to give my robots two things to do because it'll slow them down on the drums, even though it would probably help to get some ducks going. But both of my plastic machines are making the drums right now, so if I tell them to do ducks, it's going to slow down the production. If I had the money, I could get like the sewing machine and the stuffing machine, and I could theoretically make the teddy bears, but. Alright, so now we have, it says robot leveled up Cedric, so Cedric leveled up. So now we can improve one of his things, so I can actually give him more movement speed, I can make him process faster, I can give him more capacity. We're going to actually improve his process speed. So now, from now on, he'll be able to work slightly faster on the stations he's got. So yeah, when I was testing the game, I found it really, it's kind of a chill game. It is, but you know, it's actually really like, once you get off of this basic level, and you're actually trying to like, you know, get moving along, like my test file, when I was moving along, I was really moving along. And I actually had a lot of things going. Of course, I was running it with the tutorial on too, so it kind of tells you like, oh yeah, make this, do that, do this, do that. So, the first time you play, I do recommend that if you haven't played, especially if you haven't played this type of game before. Alright, they got like one more drum to do, so I'm gonna go ahead and put in an order for the duck. By the time I do this, they'll be ready. Oh yes, I forgot these are already linked because of the duck Y. And yeah, we're just going to do 10 duck V's. So yeah, we can ship on the drum set. They'll load the drum set in. The duck B parts will come in afterwards, and we'll get working on blue ducks. And Chloe upgraded, so we're going to do the same thing with Chloe. We're going to upgrade the production speed slightly. And we're going to get our money for this, get our experience points. Let's suck it up all the oil. Robots. Now, eventually, you do want to get more robots as well as different other machines. Now, with this small little factory here, there's not a whole lot you can do with it, because of the limitation to the size. I mean, you need all the room that I have in the middle and around the sides. You do need it, especially if you put like 3 or 4 robots in here, and you put like a stuffing machine and other stuff in here, it gets crowded very, very quickly with stuff that they're doing. And the green zones that are for delivery, if I need those for workspace, I just have to change it back over to general zones so they can hold the parts. So there we go, look at this. See, we got duck B already going there. They've already got one done. Market's gonna update pretty soon here. See, like here, this one says, this one needs a +4 sustainability, so I couldn't do this one even if I wanted to, because I'm -40. This one requires wood stations, so I can't do that one. This one requires thermoforming in the quality of 80, so I kind of don't want to do that. I'm going to say this one looks like a tank. You can see this one here says, this product will leave the market, and the market just reset, so we can take a look here. So we have green ducks now. So if I want to, I can take some green ducks. They're starting out at 199 each, so. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and do the green ducks, and this says we can do 50, so I'm going to actually do 20 of them. Hit execute. And you might be thinking, well, why are you adding ducks? Well, the robots can work on the blue ducks. They'll work on the blue ducks as a priority, because that one's on top of the list, but they will start kind of making the molds for the green ducks. But yeah, having the extra ducks going will just make it so that, you know, when the blue ones get done, they'll focus down the green ones. But they said they'll do the blue ones first. Now you can stack up as much stuff as you want. It's just going to take longer to get everything done. So as you can see, early going, we crank out a lot of ducks. Put all your ducks in a row. The blog. But as you can see, like, you see, notice the Duck G hasn't even started production yet. It's because they're working on Duck. They're finishing Duck B. Since they use the same machines, they're going to, like, if you have to use the exact same machines for multiple things, they're going to focus whichever is top of the list. Like, if I wanted to push the Duck G out, I could push that to the top of the list, but I'm not going to. So yeah, we've got 170 of 200 factory experience, and we almost leveled up the factory, which would be nice. We've got 3,500 gold, which means we're actually making money now, but just barely. And Duck B looks like it's about ready to be finished. And Duck G is being worked on now. Alright, deliver. And again, we'll take a look at the market. See, now this particular Duck G requires 3 sustainability, which I can't do because I'm minus 40. Duck B looks like the price went up. So after we crank out those Duck B, I might see if it'll let me grab more. Yo, Chain, how's it going? And like you said, everything right now we're running on ×10 speed just because it's easier to do that. Especially with the slow robots. How you doing, Chain? Chain doggy. We have already got a green duck over here ready to go. You see the little green ducky right there? And the unfinished ducky right there. All right, let's see. Can I get? Yeah, I'm gonna get these blue ducks before they. We're gonna just do 15. I'm gonna get more blue ducks before the market changes over. Get them while the getting's good. Chicken and rice. Sounds nice. Yeah, so now we're gonna. Yes, now our boys and girls are gonna just kind of keep working. So here we got the first R&D point, and nothing here I think costs 1 point. And you know that some of this stuff's grayed out because you have to get the thing before it. So with 1 point, we really can't do anything, but you can take a look at stuff. So the first thing I want to do is get overseas supplier. Even though there's a lot of cheaper stuff here that would help me out, getting overseas supplier will just lower the cost down so I can make more money. So that's what we're going to focus on. So I got to level up 3 times, which means I got to do a lot. Now when I get up to around like 10,000, if I can get that far in the next half hour to an hour, if I can get up to 10,000, I'll buy this sewing machine so I can make the bears and stuff too. But as you can see, you have to upgrade the capacity of the robots. Their movement speed helps too, but I think my next upgrade for the robots is going to be their charge capacity because I want their battery to last longer. So the way I usually do it, the way I usually did it on my test files, I would go production speed, charge capacity, oil capacity, and movement speed, and get them all up to at least like 1 whole star, and then I would kind of like crank out their I would select one thing to just crank them out on. Unfortunately, it costs almost as much to produce this stuff sometimes as it does to ship it, so depends on how much your daily cost is for the oil and everything. Like I said, in the early going, like, you struggle with the with how much your robots just chew up for your resources, but once you start producing stuff, and getting money. Like it's really easy to pay for stuff in this game. Like I might fire up my test file just to show you guys what a bigger factory looks like after you've got some upgrades going. And we got 13 green ducks to go. You can see a bunch of like unpainted ducks there. So they are doing the thing, but it takes them so long. It takes them so long. It's like they do like 1 or 2 ducks and they run out of juice. It's painful watching them go back to recharge and oil themselves after painting like 1 or 2 ducks. Actually, I think there's just 1 duck. They quite literally just do like 1 duck. Yeah, it's quite literally they go and grab the paint and do 1 duck. These robots are as bad as I am IRL, man. Like I because of my mobility, like I go to shopping and then I come home and then I'm recharging. I can't do anything else. But we gotta get these ducks out. We gotta get the ducks out. So I wish there was a way to halt production. Like you could like for instance like the blue ducks. Like I wish there was a way to hit pause on those. But you don't really need it. Well, not the blue ducks. I mean, like if you have like multiple things on stations. Like, for instance, if I was doing teddy bears, like if there was a way to like pause the teddy bear so I could work on, just like focus on the ducks, for instance, that would be a really cool thing. Sorry guys, ears were itchy. Yeah, we got a couple more green ducks here. You notice we're starting to like, we're starting to get some blue ducks going up there too. I can't wait until I can upgrade my robots again because their recharge capacity and like oil capacity is killing me right now. Like legit. I didn't realize that they used up that much. Just to do like, oh, here we go. Cedric leveled up. Cedric, here, better battery for you, sir. Your battery will now last a little bit longer. Alright, ship those ducks. Get those ducks out of here. Yeah, and also too, like whatever production is going on gets halted while they're loading the truck. And all of your robots, no matter how many you have, will work on loading the truck. So if you have multiple robots and they move really fast, and you know, obviously, you know, loading the truck won't take that long. They need so much oil. Oh my god, this is painful. This is painful. It's like literally like they go to grab like a couple of ducks, load it, and then they have to go back for a recharge in oil. Come on, Cedric, your battery's supposed to be a little bit better. Alright, they're charging at the exact same time now. I want to see if Cedric should last slightly longer on his charge. Okay, that'll be Chloe. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so Chloe so Cedric lasts like a half a cycle longer than Chloe does right now. Alright, there we go. We got money. So now they're going to work on the Duck B. I'm going to wait until the market resets. I'm going to check to see if we got like a drum set or something I can pull after this. And let them kind of clear these ducks out. Like I said, early going, the game's kind of slow. I expected it because these games tend to be kind of slow at the beginning, especially when you don't have a whole lot of money to do things with. How much does the sewing machine and stuff cost? That's like 2,000 plus gold to get these. Now, I can get one sewing machine and one stuffing machine right now. I don't think it'll kill me, money-wise. I don't think it will. Oh, Chloe leveled up. Hey, Chloe, guess what? We're going to give you charge. We're going to give you a better battery. You'll be able to last a half a cycle longer. Or maybe like a quarter of a cycle. But either way, you'll be able to last that much longer now. And I'm going to go see if we have any work for bears. Okay, we have plush B, which is bad on the market. We have plush P, purple bears, which are actually decent right now. So we're going to grab some of those. And link those machines. And no, we'll just do 10. Now, what this is going to do is going to split the robots, so the robots will, you know, take turns doing different things here. If one robot's working on the ducks, then the other one can start working on the plush bear. And the plush bear is worth a little bit more too, so because the market's good for it right now. Like, I think the market for the duck, yeah, the market for the duck is gonna crash after this. So it's good that we have the sewing machines now because we can work on something that's a little bit better. As you can see, my sustainability is minus 56 now because of how much energy I'm drawing, and my factory's not very green. Oh, we moved up in rank, guys. We're number 24 on the leaderboard now. With 16,000 in revenue, and we can go based on revenue, and I think we're dead last, yeah. But based on experience, we're better than whoever Mad Penguin really is. And you can see, notice like the plush bear is being worked on the side here. So we got one little bear that's like halfway done. And we got the ducks that are being rolled out. That's the advantage of having two different production lines. The disadvantage is that your robots kind of work about, you know, they work at whatever speed they work at, as opposed to having two of them doing the same thing. But it just means you can crank out money a little bit faster if you can do it right. Back to work! 3 more ducks, come on guys. 3 more ducks. This is, when I was playing it before, when I was testing, I didn't realize how painful it was watching the robots. Like on stream now, I'm starting to feel it. And ducks are ready. Let's go. Go take a look at the market. What do we got? Alright, blue ducks are worthless. This one requires a sustainability, which we don't have. Yellow bear is... I don't have plastic extruders and stuff. This requires a sustainability of 6, which I don't have. So... I can't really bottleneck myself, so we're just going to have to let these ducks get pushed out, and then we'll finish the bears, and I'll order another set of bears when these get done. Yeah, it's just that the early part of this game, it's like I said, you know, I'm just doing this as a promo right now, so the early part of this game is kind of I'm gonna, when my timer gets down to like about like 5 minutes or so, I'm gonna switch over to my other one that I have, and I'll show you. I'm going to show off what it looks like to have like a more active factory. because this one's just a starting one, so there's not a whole lot you can do to squeeze any performance out of this. You just have to let them work. And I have it on normal mode too. My other one's on easy mode, so I can earn money faster. And my robots last longer too. I wanted to do this on normal mode so I could play it on, you know, what I feel like is the default difficulty of the game. So there we go. We got, once they get the bears out, I'm gonna I'll hit delivery and I'll put the next order in. If you're not sure in this game, the best thing to do is just to run one order at a time and then pick another order toward the end, even if it means you let the market reset. Of course, you can also do like mini orders and do like 5s of each, even though it might almost be a waste of time to do that, but at least you can get like little mini orders out. So look at that, we're almost 30 days in. Alright, plush bears are almost done here, so I'm going to go ahead and look for another market order. I'm going to take the red ones. I'm going to do the same thing, I'm just going to go for 10 red ones. Okay, so we're just going to do small orders right now. But they're gonna finish the purple ones because there's only 2 purple ones left. Well, 1 purple one now. And as soon as that last one gets done, I'll hit deliver on it. Alright, we got another... Alright, Cedric upgraded again, so we're gonna give him better oil capacity. Ship! Ship it! There we go. Now we can send out these purple bears and make that money. I don't know why my robots are picking the furthest delivery zone out. I might get rid of that delivery zone just because they're wasting so much time putting stuff all the way over there. So when that last purple bear gets pulled up, I'm going to erase that because they're wasting too much time running back and forth. I might just like erase these couple... Yeah. I'm going to erase these couple here and force them to use these ones. Make them a little bit faster. Alright, so now, okay, here we go. And then we got Chloe, which means more oil for her. Alright, so, yeah. We're not doing too bad now. We're sort of getting everything under control. Let's see, what's the market like right now? See, this one takes like a bunch of extra stuff here too. Because this has like plastic parts on it. This would take a lot longer. Yellow plush bear. Yeah, the purple one's just going crazy. Red ones, which one I'm doing. All these are wooden toys, except for this one, but I don't have the sustainability to do this one. This one would be worth so much money. Alright, we'll do plush bear yellow. But they'll finish the red ones first. Oh, because this is the name of the building. This whole building is called Ultra Gecko, so that's the building where they're working. So if I were to have a second building, by the way, you guys are gonna laugh at the names I made for my other ones because I was just goofing around. But yeah, the building, it shows the building names. So like even the robots, if I would like to pull the robots up, it shows what building that they're in, but this is the name of the actual one. So this is the name of the robot, name of the building they're in. So when you have a lot of robots later, and you have multiple buildings, you'll know which ones are where. And I named the building Ultra Gecko because he resubbed before I started the game, so. But yeah, see, this is a lot better now, so they're going to be faster loading the truck. Smart idea. And we almost leveled up again. So we're a month in, we've done a few orders. So let's see, we've completed 6 orders. While we've made money, we've actually used up. Yeah, see, we need. All right, we're eating electricity for breakfast right now. So while we're doing good, we're barely making money. All right, deliver those bears. And it looks like the market just reset, so let's see what we got. Oh, we got drum sets again. Perfect. Yeah, we'll do 10 drum sets. I'll get those going too. No, I'm almost out of money. Yeet. Come on, get those bears loaded. We need some money. Yeah, this is actually a little rough. I think I made this too big. I think I tried to be a little too robust to start off with, but yeah. Alright. There we go, I got the money for the plush. And yay, we got a level up for a robot. Oh, Chloe leveled up before Cedric did? What the hell? Alright, let's improve Chloe's running speed now. Okay, we got our second R&D point. We need one more. So we just have to get another. We just get another 205 experience points before we run out of money. Fly, little robots, fly! Finish those bears. Finish those yellow teddy bears. I have a feeling I'm gonna go broke before I can get done with the teddy bears. Come on, 5 more to go. Let's go. Let's go, little robots. You can do it. Go, little robots. Cedric, come on, catch up. There we go. Cedric caught up. Alright, so my robots are officially half a star efficiency now. Or quality. And you can see they're moving slightly faster now. You can actually see it. You can do as many orders as you have machines, but they prioritize the one on the top. So they're prioritizing the bears right now. But when the assembly portion gets completed, they'll start working on the drums. So since the assembly portion is pretty much done for the bears, and it's just a matter of stitching this last one, and now they'll start working on the drums. I can hit delivery. Now when you hit delivery, they'll actually stop everything to load the truck. And they take frequent bathroom breaks. They're charging in the oil bathroom breaks for robots. Yeah, but once the truck gets completely loaded, you get credit for the money and the experience points for that production. Yeah, see that the loading's a lot faster now. One more, come on. Come on, there's one more. There we go. Okay, now they're going to start working on the drum set, which is going to use all of my plastic machines because it uses up a lot. But yeah, there's also a thing called special orders, which are like priority ones because they're a time limit that you have to finish them. But they can be worth a lot more, but your factory has to be super sustainable. And unfortunately mine isn't. Mine's basically a stain on the planet because I'm just like not a green factory at all. I want to put in another thing for production here, but I just want them to get these drum sets done. And you can see they've got the parts of the drum set that still have to be put together here. They've got painted sticks, unpainted drums. So they're gradually getting everything together. Oh no, I could pile on as many as I could afford. But see, every time you put an order in for a contract, you use up the money for the supplies, even if they don't get delivered to you right away. So you could end up bankrupting yourself by putting too many in. So you only want to put in enough that you can afford. See, I'm almost broke. I'm down to like 1,000 gold right now. So I gotta wait until they get done with this order, and I gotta put in a small order for something else. Yeah, because I'm trying to get the level 3 so I can cut down the cost of my supplies, so that way everything will be worth more when I make it, and it won't kill me on my budgeting. But right now, it's just I'm hanging on by a shoestring. Now I'm going to work on the battery efficiency and oil a little bit more. Their production speed and their movement speed's fine. I just got to get their battery efficiency, everything up, so they don't spend so much time recharging and everything. So yeah, production's about halfway done now. They have to just do all the assembly work. And day-night cycle is pretty fun to watch too. Oh, there's a painted drum. You can see it. We're nearing the end of the production cycle here. We've got painted drum starting to show up. Watch our little robots. Once they start hitting the assembly station, that's when we know we're getting close to being done. Up, eating my royal. Oh, there we go. Chloe leveled up again. Let's go. All right, Chloe. Bigger battery. Bigger battery for you. This is the supply building. So this is where all the supplies get delivered. So what they're doing is they're running in there to grab the plastic and the other stuff. So here, yeah, so when you order something, it says like fabric and stuffing here, for instance, for the bear. So the fabric and the stuffing gets stored in your supply building until you're ready to start producing. And they run in there to grab the supplies so they're not stuck inside the factory. Alright, there we go. We've got the assembly going. Finished drum sets are coming out. Yeah, see, look, I'm down to like 500 G here. This has got to hurry up and finish so I don't go broke. Yeah, see, this is the downside to this right now. It's like I'm making money, but I'm barely making enough money to keep the place running. I might have to just stop doing like sets of 10 and do like sets of 5 on stuff just so it doesn't take as long. These robots are too slow. But they're assembling pretty quickly now. Come on. Come on. Come on, one more. Oh, we're in the red. Minus 43. No! Deliver. Alright. Mark it. Okay, we got duck. I'm gonna do We're gonna do 5 duck real quick. Get these drums delivered so I can make some money. Bankruptcy warning. Hurry up, get those drums on. Alright, back in the green. I'm 5 EXP short. Oh no, I did it. I got the level up. R&D. Overseas supplier. Oh, I need 4. Rip. Really? I need 4? Alright, well. I gotta get the 5 experience points. So we're just gonna do 5 ducks real quick. Just to crank out some money. Can I do like 5 bears of some type? Nope. Actually, yeah, we can do this. I'll crank out 5 bears, too. We'll do yellow bears. So 5 ducks real quick, just to make some money. 5 ducks, just to make a little money and some experience, and then 5 bears. And then get overseas supplier. Alright. We're getting into about an hour here, guys, so I'm gonna, like I said, once I get this part done, I just want to do it just to do it while I'm on stream. I want to prove the point. Oh, okay, Cedric finally leveled up. Here, battery. Stop recharging so much. Come on, get that duck in there. Alright, deliver ducks. Let's go. They've already got half a bear done, too. Come on. I just want that last R&D point. Yeah, well, the longer, the more powerful the battery is, the better it is. Okay, there we go. We got the R&D point. Overseas supplier, 20% discount on raw materials. So that right there is going to increase my profitability now because I don't have to spend as much buying stuff. Which is going to save me some money. Alright, let's see what the market's got. Drum sets are... Oh, drum sets are on the rebound. Unicorns are not good. Okay, we got these. But I'm doing plush bears already, so... Alright, we're gonna grab some drums while we're here. We're just gonna do 5 drums. Yeah, I think that's the play. Just do like 5, 5, 5 real quick, just to get them, just to get something going. We get a regular cycle of things. Deliver. Alright. Order the next bears. Purple bears. Actually, I'm gonna do like... We'll do a little bit more. We'll do 7 bears this time. Yeah, our factory level's at 4. We have like 1900 gold. So... I'm gonna crank out like little orders now. Just crank out a bunch of little orders. So this is a balance. Like it's any type of like tycoon simulation game. You have to have a strategy for it. But actually what I'm gonna do here, guys, I'm gonna save this game. Go to the main menu here. I should be able to pull up my other one. Right? Yeah. Okay, so... I want to apologize for the names that you're going to see when I made this. I was goofing around. I didn't think I was going to stream it, so... I apologize. It's nothing bad, mind you. It's just you guys are going to laugh. So anyway... Anyway, my buildings are called Crap House and Crap House Part 2. Anyway, this is the map I did with the tutorial and everything. So as you can see here, I've got a similar layout, but I've got a lot more machines going here. And I opened up a second factory that has way more stuff in here. This is like all kind of metalworking and stuff. So this is what happens when you get leveled up a little bit and you have more money. I've got 124,000 gold right now. So we're going to keep this one going. So right now they're working on 54 wooden giraffes and 45 water guns. And we're going to go ahead and crank this up to 10. Oh, that was the wrong button. So as you can see, I've got robots here. So if I pull up my robots list, so you see I've got like 3 5-star robots working in Crap House, and then Crap House Part 2. I've got a 5-star robot and then 2 robots that are up and coming. I keep forgetting you don't hit escape in this game. So yeah, this is the supply house. This is the supply house for this building. This is also a truck building, so when this gets done, a truck will pull up here. And then this one is the OG building. So they're working on the giraffe in here, and they're working on the water guns in here. And you can see the pieces of the water guns right there. And you can change the colors of your robots, which I did here. So I just wanted to show you guys, this is what happens when you can upgrade a little bit after you've done for a while. So that, and you can see all the bajillion trees here. I've got a sustainability in 91 on this factory because of all these trees. This is my R&D for this one. As you can see, I've got market prediction, I've got upgrade machines, so you can upgrade your machines to make them even more efficient. Gardener, which allows me to... I don't have Gardener yet, do I? Actually, maybe I do. Oh. Alright, okay, we got some more robot upgrades, so let's see. What are... yeah. So you can see here, I'm working on production speed on both of these. Make them faster, and I'm going to worry about their efficiency later. So yeah, this one right here, you can just kind of go back and forth, so you can see how how a bigger factory works. And because I've got the market ability to see like in advance of certain things, like it'll show me like if something's going to be good like a couple cycles from now. So like I actually see a little like a cycle ahead of a lot of this stuff, so I know if it's going to be good for me, because this is where it's at, this is where it's going to be, so I can tell right away if it's worth me making these products or not. So the nice thing about having 2 factories is that you can have like this factory can focus on an item, this factory can focus on an item. This one's got like a lot of my metalworking, so you can see here. See, this is like the metal paint station and stuff, so this is where I do like my... I do like a lot of the metal toys. And you see the production floor gets filled up pretty fast too. Now I put the lower end robots over here because the fact that there's more stuff here, it makes them level up a little bit faster. I want to eventually unlock this. I mean, I can right now technically, but I want to like get like 200,000 plus gold before I upgrade. And these were all like little trees, but I put big trees here instead. They have like the special order list here. Like these special orders, I can do a lot of these, but like I said, I like this one says 90 durability, so it's like high quality parts. Sustainability 13, like I can easily do this, but I don't have production capacity right now because it would take over what I'm doing on these. And I want to get these orders done first before I do a special order. But special orders do make you a lot more money too. Now you can see like your production floor does get kind of filled up after a while, so when your production floor gets filled up, they'll start doing the actual assembly to free up space, but for right now they're just working on parts. You see my giraffes are almost done. The giraffes are mostly done. They just have to assemble them. So the assembly part's what needs to get done here. Now, in case you're wondering how the robots get around, so the the zones here, they'll actually go through to the back of the back machines here if they need to. So there's plenty of spaces for them to get around. And you see how fast these robots are compared to the other ones I had on the new file I started. And I've got like turbochargers. That's why I've only got 3 charging stations here, because these are turbochargers. So I need a separate one for, I need a separate oil station for each robot, but I only need 3 chargers. So I could actually have more robots. I've got upgraded oil machines there too, so like if I had another robot here, it wouldn't be a problem because the chargers work so much faster, and they're upgraded on top of it, so they're actually 20% faster than they normally are. There you go, my robots. I'm actually going to give them some extra running speed. So yeah, see, now they're working on the assembly of the water guns because they're running out of room here. So you can see where they've got the water guns stacking up on the delivery area. And all the bajillion giraffes they've got over here. 54 giraffes! As soon as this gets done, hit ship, and I'm going to pull a special order on this one. There you go, ship. I'm going to wait till they start loading some of it. There we go. You see, they're super fast. Alright, special order. Let's see, what's... Oh, wow, what special orders do we have here? $16. We'll do this giraffe. This one requires at least an 80% durability, so it has to be a high quality thing. Go ahead and do that. They'll finish those giraffes, the special order will come in. So yeah, you'll see what happens with the special order. It's going to get pushed to top priority. Now the priority here, see, this is like, this automatically takes priority, and you notice this meter is a little bit different. So if you were behind on your production, this would show as red. If it's red all the way through, that means you failed the order because you have a time limit. So you see here the time limit is 2 days of production time. So as long as that meter is green, that means you're ahead of where you need to be. And the blue is the actual timer. Like I said, if that turns red, you're in trouble. The special orders should always take priority, because those are the ones where you can really make some money. Oh, we got some more robots. Give me more production speed. And the nice thing about the special order, when it's done, it auto ships. You don't have to hit ship on it, which I like that feature. I kind of wish the regular orders would do that too, but sometimes you want to hold regular orders. Alright, so we'll take another special order. I'll take the plush bear. This will be easy enough. And this one, yeah, this one requires 80% as well, so we'll do that. That plush bear going. Yeah, also too, it's a good way to earn experience because the special orders give you more experience, so you can level up your factory faster. How you guys doing in the water guns down here? We're about halfway done with the assembly anyway. It says 81%. They still have to assemble half of them. You can see the parts everywhere. All these parts. And these guys are just rocking and rolling on the 20 special order bears. At least I had the sense not to name the building something completely ridiculous. Now you can't put in more than one special order. The problem is because of the timer, you could end up losing it, so that's why you don't want to do that. Oh, well, the water guns don't have a timer. So, those ones, they get done, they get done. Just the longer it takes, the less profit they make. Oh, James leveled up again. There you go. There we go. Plush bears are ready to go. I don't have coding machines or anything here. Oh, the market reset. Hold on. Yeah, can't do that. We'll do this one. It's this one I have to pick all the stations again. See, what quality? 80% again? How many am I doing? 20? Wooden dogs, let's go. Yeah, see now they're just focused on assembly over here. And Chloe is maxed out on her processing speed, so now I can work on the rest of her stats. See, the dog is taking a little bit longer because of the extra work, so you notice how the green is just barely there. So my robots, even though these are like top tier robots, they're struggling to keep up with that right now. Once I get to the assembly portion, it'll take off. They've already got one assembled? Huh, nice. So yeah, that one's a little bit of a rough order. Mainly because it's a more durability, so it requires more quality. Alright, and then the water guns are done. So we can hit ship on these soon. And then we're going to look for another basic order. Let's see, what is this? A car. This one's kind of tanked, so I don't want to do that one. Wow, the high quality basketball hoop is worth less than the regular basketball hoop. Well, not really. But everything's kind of down money-wise. Well, actually, this is pretty stable. I'll do this one. I can do this one in Crap House too, right? Yeah, I think so. I don't have 3 plastic injection machines over here. This is going to bottleneck a little bit. It's going to bottleneck a little bit over here. But, I could do 21 here. That'll be fine. I'll let them work on that. It's a little bit of a bottleneck because I've only got 2 machines. I need a third one to max out the speed on that, but... So yeah, when you have more than one factory like this, this is how you can start juggling orders based on the machines that you have. So this little factory is almost exclusively like a special order factory now because I can do a lot of special orders here and do the smaller ones. Or if I have something that is, you know, like a really high quantity, like if I have to do like 90 bears, I'll do 90 bears here. Alright, the rockets are on their way. And the dogs are almost done. Yeah, they're see, they pulled ahead here now. You can see by the green here. Once they got through the initial hump of the production, like the assembly part made it, they caught up to it. And seeing here, we're ranked 15. Or if we go by revenue, we're ranked 12. Yeah, that one we struggled with a little bit at the start, but they managed it. There we go, dogs are on the way. Oh, what the hell is this? A fidget spinner? Oof. Let's do some water guns on this side. I have to pick all the machines again. See, I have 3 of everything over here. And this one requires a 90% minimum, so this is a high quality order. And we've got robots needing a level up. So yeah, we're gonna get your charge capacities up. There is ambient music, but it's just sort of like, it's very ambient. It's like violin music almost. Okay, we're gonna save this game. Alright, so I think it's a good place to stop. I just wanted to show that part, just to show you guys that, you know, you do improve. Yes, let's talk about the game a little bit. One, I do like it. It's, you know, it's cool. The difference between the easy and the medium, the easy and the normal, since I played both of them, normal definitely does take more work. I think I tried to be a little too robust starting out my factory. Probably should have made smaller rooms and only started with one robot and just like concentrating on like smaller orders. I kind of played it like I did the easy one and built a lot of stuff. Probably a bad idea. But yeah, like the ability to time skip, I like that. I'm glad that, you know, these games you do need to time skip because otherwise it's just tedious. So I'm kind of glad. Now, of course, you can always leave it running on normal time if you want to get up and go get something to eat or something. So it's a good thing just like keep running in the background. It's a really good AFK game once you get going. Graphics wise, I like the graphics. I mean, it's done on Unreal Engine, so I expected everything to look good. Even though like Unreal 5 came out, I think this is on 4. So it could be on 3 or 4, but either way, like Unreal Engine's always been a good engine for games, and because all the graphics and everything are really small, it's pretty straightforward. As far as like the controls and everything, like the only thing that I keep getting hiccups on is like I'm so used to hitting escape in a lot of games, and this one you don't. You hit right click, so that throws me a little bit. That's just like, it's just a preference thing on my part. But yeah, once you get used to the controls and the keybinds and everything, or you can use the menu at the bottom, it's really easy to keep up with everything. So like I said, the sounds and everything are nice. There's not a whole lot of sound in the game, really, so what's there is very much like ambient, so you know it's easy to kind of sit here and chill. And like one of the people in my chat here, the Chain, said, it's like a really good, you know, slow casual game to play, you know. So like I said, this is like, I'm not going to say it's like automatic, but it's very AFK-ish once you get going, because you can actually set on a slower speed and walk away from it, or you can sit here on a faster speed, kind of keep a look at everything, constantly watch the market and stuff, and you know, plan your next move. I feel like the upgrade path is okay. I looked at all the upgrade paths when I was playing earlier, and there's not a whole lot of upgrade paths. I do think once you level up your factory to a certain point, it's just a matter of like figuring out how to make money as fast as you can so you can expand everything. I don't know what's beyond where my test file was, because that's as far as I've got. So shipping and the helicopter and the rail, I think there's like different orders that you can get specifically for those. They're larger orders, I think, too, that you can't do on a truck. I don't know what the helicopter ones are though. That'd be kind of interesting. Like what kind of order would you get that requires airlifting? Gonna go pop into the old Steam real quick. The game was released on March 26th, so it was released fairly recently. $14.99. Don't think it's a bad idea, honestly. I mean, price-wise, I think it's decent. They said if this was on a console, like this is on like Switch or something, it probably would have went for $24.99 or even more. So it's a good time sink game. Like if you're into any type of tycoon games, like, you know, roller coaster simulator, even like The Sims or something like that. I mean, this probably right up your alley, and you definitely will put the time in. Like this is a huge time. This game's just a huge time sink. And this developer's got a freaking crazy name too. They're called Turquoise Revival. I like to know where they came up with that name. um, yeah, I think if anything I need to knock on this game, it's like when you're playing the tutorial. Like if I remember right, if I was playing the tutorial, it didn't like 100% explain everything. Like it gave you like the bare bones minimum of how to play the game. Like it'd be nice if the game showed you like how much like your electricity costs and what your rent on the building was. I think it's in the no, I said the Sims, not Sim Factory. I said the Sims, like the actual Sims. I know a lot of people who play the Sims, there's like a bajillion mods, and there's a mod similar to this I saw before. Yeah, I think it'd be nice if they showed the cost a little bit better, like, you know, like, how much, like, 1 unit of electricity costs in a game, or whether or not that fluctuates. I don't know if that's just limitation of their coding or... they did say in their Steam that they're inspired by Little Big Workshop. I don't know what that game is. I'm assuming it's similar to this, but yeah, recommendation, yeah. Like I said, I don't have anything bad to say about the game, really. I mean, it plays the way I expected it to, and you know, I've already put in like 5 hours in the game, so I just know that if somebody, like I said, if there's people who want a game that's not like this, they're not going to like it. So this is made for people who are already like these types of games. But yeah, guys, yeah, go check it out on Steam. Yeah, I say if you're into these games, go ahead and buy it. Hey, everybody here on Twitch, as always, hang out. We're gonna go hit something else here, but everybody on YouTube, remember, links in the description box down below. Appreciate everybody for hanging out and chilling. Don't forget to like the video, share it with your friends, and yeah, leave me a comment. And yeah, until next time, peace. Thank you.